We needed a good laugh to prepare us for the horror that is to come.
Yes.
We decided to go dumpster diving. I saw this that this was on Netflix, and I said to myself, I always heard bad things about this. How bad could it really be?
Well, 47 Ronin, starring Keanu Reeves, is bad.
Yes. Review over. See
Yes,
you next
yes,
week, folks.
yeah,
Okay, but no,
yeah,
let's. I guess we should talk about why it's bad.
yes, yes.
Uh,
Um,
first, first off, I did learn something interesting. I hadn't realized that this was based on a real historical event, and it is kind of funny that both of our films that we watched together were both based on um, not
yeah,
sword and sandals, but like medieval sword stories,
yeah,
or I should
feudal,
say feudal sword stories, because this was 1700, which was still the feudal era in Japan.
right? Yeah. Uh, yes, it's yeah. So I'm from kind of familiar with the original story of the 47 Ronin, but I'm no expert on it. I'm no expert on feudal Japan either. I've been meaning to delve into it, but it kind of gets a little. It can sometimes get kind of confusing trying to keep up with all the different daimios and different factions and regions in the area. Yeah.
Right. In this case, the actual incident itself is we were trying to think of like something of similar cultural importance to the U.S. It's like an event that typifies like what it is to be American, and the way this kind of typifies for a certain era what it meant to be Japanese.
Yeah.
Um, I kept thinking of like Revolutionary War incidents, like the Battle of Bunker Hill or whatever. They just showed
Yeah.
like the grit and can-do-ness of the Americans, even when they didn't have enough resources.
Yeah.
Um, in this case, it's called the Akko incident,
Hmm.
and or the Akko vendetta, where the broad strokes of it is that a daimyo named Asano Naganori uh, attacked a powerful court official named Kira, and uh, the samurai who were loyal to Lord Asano were stripped of their samurai rank and turned into Ronin, which means lordless.
Yeah.
And roughly 2 years later, they all got these 47 of them all got together and launched an attack to take out Kira in in an act of revenge and loyalty to their lord, even though they
Yeah.
were Ronin.
Yeah.
Now, normally they would have just been put to death as criminals without honor, which big deal in those days.
Yeah.
And uh, but they were permitted to commit seppuku instead, which self ending,
Mm.
so that they could still have their honor, because the people were so with them because of the cowardly way that that the Lord had been taken out. Because in this version, at least, it was because uh, Lord Asano was tricked into thinking that his daughter was being
Uh,
violently loved
yeah.
by Kira,
Yeah.
and so he barges into his room, attacks, and of course he's attacking a court official. In like he can't just say, "But I saw a vision that you were
Yeah.
attacking my daughter." That isn't a defense in any court, really.
No. No. Even though this movie takes place in a universe where there are witches and monsters
Yeah,
and beasts and yeah.
yeah. So this movie has taken a key event in Japanese cultural history, and there's a lot you could do with that. I honestly don't know that it would necessarily justify a whole movie, and depending on how you wanted to tell it. But it seems to me that you, at the very least, could get like an hour-long TV special out of it, or you could turn it into like a season of anime if you wanted to develop more of the Ronin.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and Arco says, "Yeah, this movie is as bad as as Reeves is a good person." Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Keanu's too good for this movie.
Yes, he doesn't do his best work here, but also it's like, what does he have to work with?
He can,
Um,
yeah, yeah,
yeah. So there are a couple of positives I can say about this thing. By the way, we just gave away the outlines of the plot,
Yeah,
and but it's historical fiction, so
yeah,
um, it is what it is. Th- but the way that they decided to fill more time in this thing was it's like somebody was embarrassed about the fact that Keanu Reeves is only half Japanese.
yeah.
And so they made him in universe a half breed,
Hmm.
the father of what was it, a Japanese peasant, and excuse me, the son of a Japanese peasant and an English sailor,
Right. Yeah.
um, who was raised by the Tengu with amazing sword skills.
Yes. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he is disgraced. Like he is in the service of Lord Asano, but well, actually no, he isn't because he's a Ronin. That's right. He just takes the place of one of his samurai during an exhibition fight.
Yeah, because the one samurai gets bewitched by by
But
the witch and couldn't participate.
yes, by Lord Kira's personal sorceress.
Yes.
Uh, what's also weird about this is that there's just a lot of they don't really explain where these magical elements came from. They are just there to be cool.
Yeah.
So, like for example, the Lord Kira's champion in this exhibition fight they're having is an enormous golem.
Yeah.
It's like, why does he have a golem? Why are they willing to send a person out to fight a golem in the first place?
Yeah.
This seems at least mildly unfair.
Yeah. Just a
Wh-
little.
Why is this an interesting contest for anybody?
Yeah.
Um, early on, they end up fighting a creature that looks like it's from Monster Hunter,
Yeah.
where Keanu Reeves gets to show off how cool he is by taking it out when Lord Kira had sent it with the intent of killing Lord Asano and his men.
Yeah.
When the samurai are disbanded and made into Ronin, and the head of them gets let out of prison and ends up recruiting the gang to go to go fight. They find Keanu Reeves in a gladiator pit on a British-controlled trading outpost, which
Yeah.
is where this guy with all the tattoos and the gun is from.
Yeah. He's got maybe 2 minutes of screen time.
In the entire thing, he
Yeah.
looks cool.
Yeah.
He looks like he should be a bigger part of the movie.
Yeah. He's not.
Uh, when they find Keanu, he's fighting some sort of stitched together zombie man or Frankenstein.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of supernatural stuff in here, and like some of it is just traditional Japanese creatures like the Tengu,
Yeah.
um, who they do go to meet in a pointless scene to explain how they got their swords. Because
Yeah.
no Second Amendment in feudal Japan, you had to be a nobleman to have a sword.
Right. Yeah.
Fun fact that this is why the ninjas are like a lot of ninja tools, or a lot of ninja weapons are repurposed peasant tools. Like the sai was used to help. It's kind of it was used to help rake up your lawn a bit,
Yeah. Yeah.
or rake up your garden.
What's the one that you throw and then it kind of looks like it's got the sickle. I can't remember. I'm not sure what
Oh
it's
yeah,
called.
yeah. It's like you got the chain and sickle.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like what, a threshing thing.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. So uh, that's why the ninja had to use weapons like that, was because they weren't allowed to carry swords.
Oh, thank you, Arcos Kusagami. Kusiagami. Yeah.
Kusiagami. Oh, for the chain. Okay.
Yeah, the chain. Yeah, yeah.
I had never heard that term before. Thank you.
Yes. But yeah, we were talking before the show, and like the plot of the movie, like the way the whole thing kind of plays out reminded me a lot of Warcraft. Just where it's just like, okay, it's just exposition, plot point, go here, 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 and we don't know really a whole lot about the characters, and you know
It's all plot, no story.
Right. Yeah.
They try to have one. They have Akko, the dead lord's daughter, being in love with Keanu Reeves, but they can never be together because he's a Ronin and a half breed and has no family stature whatsoever.
Yeah.
Um, that romance is like the closest we get to a through line, really, because it like, and this is I understand the problem when you have 47 samurai. You're not going to
Yeah.
have time to develop any of them, or at least all of them, I should say.
Right. Yeah.
In a more competent movie, you would probably come up with like a core group of them. Like they could be like the leaders of squads, just as a thought experiment,
Yeah.
and give each of them a trait. Like, seven Medicine Seven and Seven Samurai are great examples of how you can have like a large cast and just very quickly establish what each one of them is about.
Yeah.
Like months later, I might not know the characters' names, so I know there's like the the crazy sharpshooter who just wants to be left alone. There's the guy who's convinced there's Aztec gold in our hills.
Yeah. And you got like Bronson's character who's the big tough guy, and
Yep,
and
who just wants the kids not to end up like him.
and then the one guy the one guy who's got severe PTSD. Yeah.
Yep. Right, like we can rattle off like each of the character beats,
Yeah.
and sometimes the actor or name of the character. But
Yeah.
here, you remember Keanu Reeves because he's Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you remember the head samurai guy who was played by Hiroyuki Sanada, who he's kind of like Ken Watanabe. If you need a middle-aged Japanese actor for your Hollywood movie, you're calling him or you're calling Ken Watanabe.
I can't believe it wasn't Ken Watanabe. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Maybe he wanted too much money, or he was busy being in. What would he have been busy being in at the time? This is before the
Like
Meg, so
Godzilla.
I think this was.
I think that first Godzilla came out right around this time. Or maybe, yeah.
I think,
Although,
right.
yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, yeah. Although I seem to recall this movie may have been filmed like it came out in 2013, but I want to say it was filmed in like 2010 or 2011.
The development on the film began in 2008. It was shot between March and April 2011, and then they had reshoots in 2012. So this thing had some developmental hell.
Yeah, yeah.
And it kind of shows, man, you wonder what they reshot.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Couldn't have, kind of like the Rise of Skywalker. They just kept doing reshoots and kept cutting it and editing it until finally they just said, just put it out already.
Yep. And the sad thing about this movie is that, like, clearly there's a impactful story here. They just had to tease it out better.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to go crazy and just shove it full of supernatural elements that don't have to make sense with each other, go all out. Like when we were talking about this behind the scenes, you were mentioning the movie 300.
Yeah.
And this probably was taking inspiration from 300, but they didn't push hard enough.
Right.
Because like think of all the crazy stuff they fought in 300. Like loaded up rhinos, armies of like bomb throwers.
Yeah. Yeah, giant beast guys. Yeah. They just didn't really do any of that in this movie.
Right, like they fought a couple of CGI dragons, which I joked when we were when I was watching it. Oh, is this that Monster Hunter movie I heard about? Like
Yeah.
it was like they're playing a level of Monster Hunter
Yeah.
at the start.
Yeah.
And it's like I would say commit to it. Like if you can't afford Reeves and some more set pieces, just drop Reeves. Make the head samurai guy like you could have a May September September romance where Akko is like falling in love with her protector or something, and just condense down the characters. You don't need the Tengu thing because that wasn't actually interesting or relevant.
Yeah.
Because there was really no price paid for getting the swords from the Tengu.
No, there wasn't. Yeah. Well,
They
well,
did have
let's
to fight a little bit, but
yeah. Well, let's be honest. I mean, Keanu Reeves was in the movie because it's a Hollywood big picture movie, and they needed a recognizable star in it to get people to go see it. Although that didn't work, but
yeah, yeah, he's kind of lucky that he got John Wick because otherwise, yeah, this thing
oh, this would
was
kill his
trying very
career.
hard to kill his career. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Yes. Do not waste your 2 hours on this movie. 2 hours of your life in this movie. Just
yeah. Like I wasn't the biggest fan of the Outlaw King, but I can say that there's like an artistic merit to it, and you may
yeah.
enjoy it. But this is just—it's not even so bad. It's good.
No, it isn't. No, it's
It's
just
it's it's just sad. I would say the best thing they had going, and it's why she's up front and center, even though she has like maybe 10 minutes over the whole movie,
yeah,
is Lord Kira's witch.
yeah, yeah, and she's played by what's her name? Rico Kikuchi,
Hmm.
and she was in Pacific Rim.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I also recognize her from Tokyo Vice. So another Japanese actress. You need a young Japanese actress in your movie. Hollywood needs you cast her.
Yep. Uh, And hey, she has stage presence. It was more interesting when she was around, so
Yeah.
could have just gone all in on her. Also, okay, was it just me, or was the way that they had Lord Kira set up?
Oh
Did he
yeah,
look like Liu Kang?
he does. Well, actually, funny you should mention that. I looked him up. The guy who plays Lord Kira, actually, he played Lord Raiden in the new Mortal Kombat movies.
So close.
Yeah, you're close. Yeah. Yeah. But if you do feel the need to waste 2 hours of your life, this movie is on Netflix.
Yeah. But remember, life is too short, so watch Martin Short instead.
Yes, indeed. Well, I think we've said all we need to say for tonight.
And probably more than that.